We're good to go, chat. I mean, I don't know. What's gonna happen? Who can say? Is it gonna be good? Also, who can say? Have no idea. But let's find out together. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pikachu's like us. Just watching the Pokeball-shaped television. Smacking it with his tail, waiting for news. I don't need captions, please.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, it's him.
From the Pokémon Company.
It's still kind of loud. Are you sure about that?
Today, February 27, is Pokémon Day. This is the date the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games were first.
I still don't like the way the localized the translator says Pokemon. Stop saying Pokemon.
It's been 29 years
Pokemon.
since the birth of Pokémon.
Pokemon.
And we've reached this milestone through the support of all you trainers around the world.
I thought I'd turn the captions
Thanks
off,
to all
please.
of you, it's now possible to enjoy Pokémon each day in a variety of ways.
Or is that just part of the video?
We hope to keep bringing you new
Oh, that's just in the
experiences
video.
to
That's not
brighten your
YouTube
day-to-day
captions. Okay.
lives with Pokémon. In today's broadcast,
Pokemon.
we'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokemon.
Yeah, most of it
Our newest
stuff I don't
titles.
really give a shit about.
Please enjoy the presentation.
I will, maybe. If it's good, I will. This is
It's the Netflix series Pokémon Concierge.
Okay, I
Taking
watched
place
this.
at
It
the
was
Pokémon
cute.
Resort on a tropical island. The story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet.
It
as a
was
new
cute. I liked
concierge,
this.
And Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokémon guests. Its charm lies in the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop-motion animation.
Yeah,
And new
I like
episodes
stop-motion
of Pokémon
animation, and I like
Concierge are in
Pokemon,
production.
and
They are
this was
slated
fun.
for release in September 2025. What sort of Pokemon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests next? Take a first look at a few of the Pokemon they will meet in this motion test footage.
Shinx.
Just look at the personality and how they move.
Whoa, Arcanine.
But there's more. For a
Or
limited
fish.
time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune
Chat,
into
you gotta let me
Pokemon
know if it's too
Concierge yet.
quiet.
And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
But it looks good.
Hello, everyone.
It's
I'm
him.
Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Tell me about it. Sounds good?
In
Okay.
Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March 1st and March 2nd. This event can be enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world
Great.
where Pokemon Go is available.
Great!
During the event, the legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem
Can I get
will
them
appear
shiny?
in raid battles and elsewhere. Also,
If so,
trainers
that's
will
cool.
soon
If not,
have a
I don't
chance to
care.
encounter Teeny and Shiny Meloetta.
Okay, now
We'll
I care.
Also share promo codes for
No, wait,
everyone
Shiny
to
Meloetta?
enjoy.
I already
We
got
hope
that.
You're looking forward to the new season
I got
2.
Shiny Meloetta for completing the Paldea Dex. What's this? Oh god. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, this is the trading card game packs. The new TCG Pocket packs, I bet. Oh no, it's that gacha game where you collect the trainers themselves. I'm good. Master ZX, I'm good. How many people must play these games? Like 5? Okay, cool. This is what I was talking about yesterday when I was playing Wario, and I was just like, they're gonna talk about these stupid fucking games that, I'm sorry, they're cute, and they look fun, and I'm sure, like, 13 people enjoy them very much. But I'm just like, I think you could talk about this literally any other time of year, but they need to fill out the time on the Pokemon Presents. So they have to, yeah. Because if this stuff wasn't included, it would just be like a 3-minute video, you know? This is Pokemon Sleep, which, honestly, chat, I tried to, like, I engage with a lot of the Pokemon stuff, whether it's good or not. And Sleep, I just cannot keep up with. I'm just like, it's so fucking boring. Now, Unite, I don't want to play it myself, but I know people who like it. This is the first game in this this Sting reel that is an actual game to me. Cool. They're doing Pokemon Unite Pokemon reveals like their Smash Brothers reveals now.
Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of battle is also arriving, called First to 500.
Okay.
In it, a new feature called Eos technology allows you to gain special effects when you score a certain number of points. Plus, look forward to an updated map with updated wild Pokemon. The win condition is simple.
I don't think I'm gonna play this game ever again in my life, but it was yeah, it's more alive than any of these other, like the baking Pokemon game or Pokemon Sleep. There it is. Here's their Pokemon Pocket. No, there's gonna be other news. It's just they have to get all this stuff out of the way first. What's the new pack? Tell me the new pack. Is it Skitty and Wailord? What is this? Arceus? Triumphant Light? Okay. Fine. Celebrate, that went by way too fast. Okay, whatever, man. Fine. Tell me about the real shit. I want to know. More card information. Oh, Chad, I just realized I didn't even prepare for you the Pokemon stuff I wanted to show you. I've been doing a little bit of real-life card, physical card collecting. And I wanted to show you the fruits of my labor, but I forgot to take pictures. I'm sorry. I don't enjoy Pocket anymore. I mean, I was talking about this recently, but I don't either. Okay, so here's Mega Evolution. That's a good sign for Mega Evolution being, obviously it's going to be a part of Legend ZA, but they're bringing it back into focus. It's becoming a thing. Yeah.
Next,
honestly, fast forward.
Allow me to share some news about
yes!
the Pokemon video game series.
I will allow you. I implore
Pokemon
you.
Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. We're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Okay. That's fine.
Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come.
Listen, man, mass outbreak events mean shiny Pokemon. That's good for me.
Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid
don't care about these. These are boring as hell, and the raid thing online is very broken.
Pokemon are planned to appear in the future.
Great, cool, whatever. New games, please.
Continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Probably won't, but thank you.
Next, please have a look at this video.
This video. That's generic enough to make me think it's actually something good. What are we doing? Why are you sweating so much? Turn on the AC. Jesus Christ. What a waste of snacks. What's with the focus on the cables and the trading and the connecting? Pokemon Battle Revolution was lit. I liked that game. Jenga? Pokemon Jenga? And Pokemon Paper Airplane? Pokemon 9 and Pokemon 11? I'm sorry. Is this a... Okay. they're doing... This is something that I have foreseen happening for a while, but it's like a Pokemon Stadium style game where it's like there's no narrative, there's no story, it's just you're doing the battles. It's like, oh god, and then the TV explodes and gives you radiation poisoning. But it's clearly not just on the phone. There was someone playing it on the Switch too. So it's like a cross-platform thing where you can do competitive Pokemon on the phone and on your Switch champions. I think this is good. I think this is a good thing. I like this. This is a good idea. Because it kind of, for people who are very much into the competitive stuff,
Just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokemon Champions.
it can kind of like sequester that off into a...
This title will be focused on the
Yes.
Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon.
And I'm assuming you
games.
can use the Pokemon that you have in home.
Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world.
It's kind of
But
a
this time,
no-brainer
we're
idea
aiming
for me.
These core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before.
Okay.
Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokemon Works.
The Pokemon Works is a new
Pokemon
entity.
Champions will be
That's
coming
you
not
need to
only
explain
the
what the
Nintendo
Pokemon
Switch
Works
family of
is.
systems, but to mobile devices too.
Who's the
You'll be
Pokemon
able to
Works?
choose how you want to play based on where you are. What's more,
Yep, that's what I
you can
thought. You
also
connect
connect with
home
Pokemon
and
Home.
champions.
Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you on
Yep.
your adventures in previous
This is the
Pokemon
showdown
games.
killer.
We hope you're looking forward to
I mean, it's,
battling
you know,
Pokemon
people are
trainers
still
from
going to
all
use
corners of the
Showdown,
world.
obviously, but this is like the official
Stay tuned for
quote
future
unquote
announcements regarding the launch date of
version
Pokemon
of Pokemon
Champions.
Showdown, but
Next,
connected to
we'd
home.
like to share some information about the languages Pokemon series games will be available in.
Okay.
Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Why, though?
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México.
Okay.
Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica de The Pokémon Company International. El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions
It's good.
estará
They got some
disponible en
good
español
banger music
latinoamericano
from
desde el
Scarlet
día
and
de su
Violet playing in the
lanzamiento.
background.
De igual forma,
Oh, you mean you hope they
además
don't
de los
see
9
and
idiomas que
D
los
them?
entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir,
Yeah, I hope so
Leyendas
too.
Pokémon ZA tendrá también
ZA.
la opción de jugarse en español latinoamericano.
Okay,
Esto
that's cool.
significa que de aquí en adelante habrá 10 idiomas disponibles.
Well, we
para
need to
todos.
still hear anything about the game at all
Finalmente, como
before you
ya
start
anunciamos con
talking about the
anterioridad,
languages,
Las
but
futuras
okay.
expansiones del famoso juego de cartas coleccionables de Pokémon estarán también disponibles en
Is this
español y
new? Had
latinoamericano.
Pokemon never been available in
Localizar
Latin
cuentos
American
como
Spanish
Leyendas
before?
Pokémon ZA al español latinoamericano permitirá que millones de nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y se conecten con otros jugadores de formas nunca antes vistas.
I hate to,
Como
at the risk
parte
of sounding
del
like kind of a
Pokémon Company
dick,
Group, este es un claro
this is a
ejemplo de
filler
nuestra misión
segment,
de unir al mundo
and
a
it's,
través de Pokémon.
I mean, you know, on
Saber que
a kind of
los
human
fans
level, it's
disfrutan aún más
cool
de jugar
and it's
Pokémon
nice
en
and
su
it's
idioma
sweet to
local,
know that
nos
they're,
permite explorar nuevas formas para
you know,
dedicar a los
expanding
jugadores
Pokemon
de
into different
diferentes
languages so that
regiones y mercados
more
como
people can enjoy
Latinoamérica.
them, but I'm also like,
Este es un momento increíble para
are
ser
you
fan de
announcing this
Pokémon, sin
here?
importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras. Nos
Fantastic.
vemos pronto.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Finally, here's the latest update. on
Finally,
Pokemon Legends
here's the thing
Z.
that you actually wanted to see. I like how they're very straightforward about it. Yeah, show it to me, asshole. Does not reflect actual gameplay experience. Okay. What do we got going on here? What are we doing? It's Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Okay. Okay. So the battles are all chat. We're gonna have to. I need. So Mega Evolution is here, which is good and nice. There's Mega Sableye. That's all I needed to see. It's him. It's the guy. It was the guy with his floette. I regret to inform you, Game Freak, that that was
Pokemon Legends ZA is
not
a new title in the Pokemon
enough.
series.
Okay, good. Tell me more.
The story takes place in Lumio City, the largest city in the Kalos region.
Yeah?
Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumios is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people
music
and
is good.
Pokemon truly share. After you arrive in Lumio City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will
Two
become
of them
your
are from
first
Gen
partner.
2. That was weird. I thought they
Chikorita,
wouldn't do that.
Tepig, and Totodile.
I thought they would spread them
You'll
out
choose one
across
of these
different
Pokemon
gens like
to
they did
accompany
before.
you on a new journey as you get to know
Probably
Lumio
picking
City
Tepig, to
and
be
its
honest.
inhabitants.
Or Chikorita. Or
Here are some of the
Totodile.
colorful
Damn.
characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumios, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ.
Yeah, it's that guy.
You'll also meet his partner, Floette.
Yeah,
Lumios's
this
redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc.
That's
You'll
a weird
become
name.
acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The different
Vinny?
people you meet will make your time in Lumios all the richer. To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones.
Okay.
These areas, located throughout Lumios, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive. To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
Okay.
If you're having a hard time catching one,
So-
have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target.
Clearly, this
making it
is
easier to
taking
catch.
like that kind of the tactile
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not
element
seen in previous
of
titles.
Legends Arceus is carrying over here.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
Oh shit.
So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
So when you move around, your Pokemon like follows you and you can dodge
Meet your
attacks
partner
that way?
Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
That I kind of
Swap
like.
Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but
What's
it's a
more,
cool
certain
idea.
Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
I know about that.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do
So
more
this
than
game
just
takes
change
place
shape.
clearly after the events of X and Y, I
It'll
think.
unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle
Oh
in its favor.
Jesus.
As Lumios continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
The worm. I saw a worm.
Pokemon Legends ZA,
Late 2025.
coming late 2025.
Okay. This is a promotion match announcement? What? Huh?
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for
Just
their
a little
adventures
longer.
in Lumiose City to begin.
Just a little longer.
That concludes our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
Hmm. We're done. And then we're out of here. You don't end on a black screen, you amateurs. You show the logo. Otherwise, people are gonna think you're gonna do the one more thing. Alright, well, chat. Oh man, how much of a bummer do I have to be? I um um well, there's Courage the Cowardly Dog inflation porn apparently on my YouTube. It's not that. It's just Eustace about to eat him. Um what do I even say about that? Um uh No, I need just a Pikachu on the screen to there. How about that? While I unpack my feelings from the Pokemon Presents. Um does not exactly inspire confidence. Exactly the thing that I had been saying in private and on stream for a while now was, oh, they're taking their time and, you know, they haven't been talking about Legends ZA because they're like deep in development and they don't want to show anything before they're ready. And I didn't expect them to blow me the fuck away, but I also didn't I wanted to be blown just a little bit. Very underwhelming. Very, very underwhelming. Uh kind of still looks not good. Like it looks fine. Like there's the thing is, if I was, I mean, like you should have been able to, show me why the game was worth getting like really excited over, and they only introed the starting area. I'm not yeah, you're right, I guess. I'm not looking for them to show me everything in the game. I'm looking for them to show me like what about this game is going to be really really special, you know? And that is I didn't really get that from the trailer. In fact, and I hate to be this about Pokemon because I'm not like this about any other video game ever. I'm not a graphics whore, I think, as the video game online culture calls them. But I mean, listen, I don't even need to show. I don't need them to show the enemy team. I don't need them to show anything in particular. I need the caliber of what they are showing me to be higher than what they are showing. It looks like it looks like it looks fine, you know. And I honestly, it's probably gonna wind up being really good. And maybe that's cope, maybe it is. I probably, if you went back and got my first reaction to the Legends Arceus trailer, probably wouldn't have been that impressed. Maybe they just don't make good trailers. Maybe. But honestly, man, again, like I was kind of saying before and I never got to finish that thought, I'm not like super wrapped up in and obsessed with the way games look and run. Obviously, you saw my tier list earlier and I put Scarlet and Violet pretty high for how shitty those games look and run. But I'm just like, every time I see gameplay or like a video of a game they're making, I'm like, you guys, are you serious? And concerned about it all taking place in one city, abandoned city blocks. Yeah, I actually, I have nothing but confidence in the like gameplay concept. In like the way the game is actually going to play. It's just I'm the scale, the I don't need them to reveal again. I don't need them to show me a bunch of shit about the game. I need what they are showing me. I need the game that they are showing me to be instantly apparently impressive. Which you might say, hey, Why would you? Well, that's crazy to expect. That's a silly thing to ask. No, it's not. No, it's not. There are plenty of game reveals and first looks at games where I've been like, oh, Jesus, fuck, that looks so great and cool and crazy, and I'm in. I'm already thinking of, like, the trailer just sends my mind, like, spinning with all the possibilities. That didn't really do that. It depends on the scale of the game. It depends on the scope. It depends on how much. You know what? I mean, why don't we go back and take a look at it again? Why don't we? Let's do that. I mean, I'm just like, this looks like... I just chat. I'm so sorry. We're doing the, like, YouTuber analysis thing. I'm like, okay, there's like a smattering of NPCs just kind of standing around. It looks honestly kind of like shit. It just doesn't, like, graphically, it doesn't look that good. Okay, it's like, it's one of my big complaints with these games recently is that they feel, you know, dead. They don't feel like there's very much alive about them. And I don't know, the Pokemon are a big part of that. So if the Pokemon are done right, then, and this is the other thing. This is not like, I'm not actually complaining about this. This is not me being like, what the fuck? But I am like, okay, buildings you can't enter again. You better be ready, brother. In this huge ass city, absolutely no way they are letting you enter the buildings. They're gonna let you enter some of them. So you've got Chikorita and Totodile, both Gen 2 starters, and then Tepig's here also. What's with this selection? I mean, it doesn't, like, these are rules, like fan rules that people made up and like patterns that people noticed, and now they're not adhering to them, and it doesn't actually bother me. I'm just like, okay, Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig? I mean, 3 good choices. I like them. Again, who am I picking? I'm gonna have to go with God. I'm gonna have to see how I feel when the moment comes. Maybe Tepig, though. I love Tepig. Look at him, he's running around. Okay. And you're like, fuck Cyndaquil, I guess. Well, Cyndaquil was already a... Because, I mean, the secret, the well-known secret is that they're gonna get unique final evolutions, like the trio of starters got in Legends Arceus. So there's gonna be, like, new Feraligatr, new Meganium, and a new Emboar. Okay, so you're doing the attacks like, this is new. This is not like it was in Arceus, though. Because you're like, this trainer, you're clearly attacking the Baniri. That's not Baniri. It's Bunnelby. Sorry. We regret the error. But Cyndaquil already got featured as a legend starter. Anyways. In Arceus, you couldn't just, like, attack field Pokemon without entering a battle. And it appears that you can do that this time. Then there's this, you're... Yeah, it looks like, so there's this too. There's, the rooftop jumping around. I'm assuming that's like a Rotom phone. This animation right here, by the way, I hate to read too much into things. This is, like, beat for beat the animation from when you fall off from way too high in, maybe Arceus, but also Scarlet and Violet. And you can, like, jump from roof to roof. Okay. So, and then there's, yeah, I do think that is a part of the new battle system that I'm intrigued to see how it works, is the running around, like, you know, moving around in battle and like trying to dodge attacks with your Pokemon. Could be cool. And of course Zygarde is here as dog, as worm.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series.
Yeah,
The story takes place in
it
Lumio
sure
City,
is.
the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumios is
Like I said, the
undergoing
music
a
is good.
high-tech urban
The Lumio
redevelopment
City,
plan to turn it
like,
into a city
variation.
that people and Pokemon truly share. After you arrive in Lumio City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner.
Man, I also want to pick
Chikorita,
Totodile, though.
and Totodile. You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey.
It's
as
like
you
a
get to
weird
know
retcon
Lumio
of
City
Cyndaquil,
and its
though.
inhabitants.
It's like, oh yeah, these 3.
Here are
You
some
remember
of the
them,
colorful
right?
characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumios, you'll meet a new friend and ally.
Who is this supposed to be? Because it's not necessarily that all of the characters in Legends Arceus were references to other past Pokemon game characters, but I feel like this might be a reference to a character, maybe?
Either Urbane or Tawny.
Urbane or Tawny?
The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ.
Well, I know that guy. That's the immortal motherfucker who can't die.
You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumios's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become
Quasartico?
acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and
I don't
her
really trust
secretary,
these two.
Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumios all the richer.
All the richer.
To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones.
See, I mean, okay. Again, I just replayed X and Y, and I know that the version and the vision of Lumio City in X and Y are severely, or rather is severely limited to 3DS hardware. But I'm imagining that they're going to greatly expand the geography of Lumios for this game, because
These areas, located throughout
if it all
Lumios,
takes place in
wild
Lumios,
Pokemon habitats where they can
it's
thrive.
surely not going to be like small.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time catching one,
There's
one of
gonna
your
have to be
Pokemon
some
use
meat
its
on the
moves to
bones
beat on
here.
the target, making it easier to catch. This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
We'll see about that.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose
See,
your
this,
timing and
I mean, just
positioning
looking
carefully
at
to
the
beat, or
little
different
snippets of battle gameplay they're showing here,
moves can have
like
a longer or
running
shorter
off to
reach,
the
or
left and
different
avoiding that
areas of effect.
rollout,
So choose your timing
and you have to
positioning
like
carefully to gain the
position
upper
yourself and your Pokemon, and also be like, so also yeah, we've got the moves here on the right are assigned. I'm assuming these are like your maybe A, B, X, Y, or what's happening? Chat. Are we having an earthquake? What the fuck? This is horrifying. So you know how there's an announcement system in my town? And like loudspeakers? Jesus Christ, what are you talking about? They're like loudspeakers that announce when there's like a natural disaster occurring or like an earthquake or something. It's just been turned on and it's just like static and I can hear somebody just breathing on it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Chat, this is legitimately frightening. This is like horror movie shit. What are you fucking talking about? I can still just hear him breathing. Huh? Oh my god. I'm going to go make sure my door is locked. And it is. Oh my god. That was fucking insane. I was gonna say that just had to have been somebody like accidentally leaning on the button to do the emergency alert system. But it is, but it like is 11:30. What the fuck was that all about? Imagine butt dialing a town. Yeah. Imagine butt plugging a town. Look at Gumi's experience that he's getting there. Demonic Gumi. That's who was calling me just now. That was horrifying. What just happened? Is the Pokemon Company like threatening me directly because I have less than pleasant things to say about their announcement tonight? Okay, so as I was saying, before I was getting taunted by my future murderer.
Or shorter reach, or different.
You're choosing your moves here. You can see on the UI there on the right from like a wheel or a diamond. So you're like running around and trying to like pick moves. So you like deftly dodge the rollout and then you used like protect at the last minute.
Timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
Look at that. Yeah.
So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
Whoa. That's weird. Wait, what did a stealth rock? Oh shit. That, yeah, I gotta say, they didn't draw attention to it, but okay, look what's happening here. Talonflame tries to use what does it use? Flame Wheel, but Hippowdon has used Stealth Rock. And it like bashes into the Stealth Rock.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
And you can obviously like also switch out your Pokemon
to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Mega Evolution.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
Okay.
As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await
Pokemon
you.
Worm. He's back. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes? I think someone's just like drunk. Chat, I'm actually only a little bit. You know what? You know what? Now I feel bad because I thought it was like I was being like, oh, there's some drunk guy on the like leaning on the button or something. No, there was a fire. There was a fire. And they were trying the first time when they like pressed the alarm button and then like were just breathing into the microphone, it was because they didn't have the information yet. But just now that was they were like, hey, there's a fire. They were talking about where it was and they were mobilizing the fire department. Oh shit. Well, I hope everyone's okay. Oh damn, dude. It just frightened me was all. Well, may everyone be okay. The firefighters out here are very efficient and good at their job, so I hope they will swiftly put out the fire.
Of encounters and experiences will await you.
Worm. This is the kind of thing I would ring the alarm bell for. I would press the button that goes, attention. Attention! A worm has been spotted on the roof of the building. I repeat, a worm has been spotted on the roof of the building. Well, no, I sleep with my door locked anyways, not because I'm like a inherently distrustful person, but because bears are able to open doors. I'm not even kidding. If you have a handle type door instead of a knob type door, you're encouraged to very much keep your doors locked, otherwise bears might just come into your house. It's happened before.
Pokemon Legends Z.
Chat, I'm just, listen. Yeah, they can, I mean, a bear has, you know, obviously they don't have, like, opposable digits. Like, where they can, like, grip, well, they can, actually, but they're probably not going to grip a doorknob and, like, turn it and open it. But they can very much push down a handle and, like, push a door open. That's happened here more than a couple of times. Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Turning the tide of battle in its favor.
Listen, man, I'm sorry. I'm saying that if you had asked me which people had been, and I had been responding to these questions before this Pokemon Direct,
and find the right moment to unleash a move,
I would have not suspected that this game would be looking like it is right now, and that it would be still this far out. I thought with the time they had spent developing this game, which maybe was not as long as I thought maybe...
What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution.
I thought it would look better,
Mega Evolution.
strictly graphically. And again, I hate to be like this with this series because I'm not, you know, fixated on graphical beautifulness, but
when a trainer's keystone resonates
I'm just
with
like,
the
man,
Megastone held by their Pokemon,
the Pokemon games
Pokemon will do
continue
more
to
than
look
just
not
change
that
shape.
great graphically.
It'll unlock a new
Which that's, you know, if
level of
if
power,
the sacrifice there, if there are sacrifices that have to be made, if it's like, okay, so the game has like incredibly high graphical fidelity, and the Pokemon don't behave good. It's not even just bad textures. It's just like
battle in its favor.
it's draw distance. It's like,
As Lumia
I don't know, man. It's acceptable, but I want better is basically how I feel about the entire series, you know?
continues its transformation.
It's just like, also I hope this is the one thing that you would hope that they would fix if it's coming at the cost of graphical fidelity, is like
Into a city that belongs to
the
both
world
people
being somewhat empty and barren and
Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and
not
experiences
very
will await
alive
you.
feeling.
Pokemon Legends ZA. Coming late 2025.
It's coming. It certainly is coming. And then what was this, by the way? I don't understand. What was this? I don't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know. Probably not a good sign for the game
Turning the
that
title.
I've wrung most of what I think I can get out of this trailer out of it by now. It's just, you know, I'm trying to like bridge the gap here of being like, okay, well, what we're seeing is not the you know, you can't know what you're gonna get until you start
People
playing it
and
and get your
Pokemon
hands on the
coexist.
game.
The city has set up
But also, you can't take that in the opposite direction and be like, oh, the game is so much more than we're seeing here in this trailer. No. No. You're seeing kind of what you're gonna get.
wild zones.
Wild
These
zones.
areas, located throughout Lumios, give wild Pokemon habitats where
I let you into my wild zone. Please respond.
they can thrive.
It's just like, man. The game is gonna have to be for a game that's this much of a graphical and technical not stunner. There's gonna have to be a significant like I think Chad was kind of talking about before. They maybe have learned a lesson about why is there a car in the wild zone? That's just a wild car, baby. Well, they didn't say these are just abandoned areas. There are areas where
Located
wait a minute.
throughout Lumio, the city has
Yeah.
to
People-
help people
and Pokemon coexist.
The city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumios, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
I don't think it's so much that they are abandoned areas, it's that they are areas where Pokemon just are. Which again to me is like, why are there those? And why are they not just everywhere? I don't know. I hear the sirens on the fire trucks. Wouldn't that be a crazy stream twist? If the fire was actually my place was on fire, and I was just sitting here like the dog in that cartoon. This is fine, dog.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
It's just okay, yeah, okay. Again, so like I was saying, when Chad was
If you're
like,
having a
okay, so
hard
very
time
they just don't
catching
want
one,
to show
have one of
everything,
your
which they very
Pokemon
much
use its
used to
moves
do.
to aim
They would just be like,
making it easier to catch.
here's absolutely everything about the game, which I don't like. By the way, I'm on record as saying that's a bad thing.
This game offers a style of
So maybe
Pokemon
they're
battling
trying to
not seen in
slow
previous
roll
titles.
the information in a way that preserves some of the
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
excitement of
So
actually
choose
playing
your
the
timing
game
and
yourself.
positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
Which again, like I think I said earlier, I'm pretty sure if you
Lead
had
your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming
if you
attacks.
had me react
Swap
in
Pokemon
real
if you
time
need to and find the
like
right moment to unleash a
contemporaneously
move.
to the Legends
What's more,
Arceus
certain
reveal
Pokemon
trailer,
can go beyond evolution
I
by
probably would have
undergoing
had a similar
Mega
reaction to
Evolution.
what I'm having right now.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape.
Aurora Borealis?
It'll unlock a new level of power
At
turning
this
the
time of
tide
day,
battle in its favor.
in this part of the country, located entirely within my
As
Twitch
Lumios
chat.
continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both
Yes.
people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences
Do I think they'll let you play multiplayer battles this time? Nope. No, I don't. No, I don't. Kind of wish they would. I was gonna say, one of the things I forgot to bring up in
This
my
will await
praise
you.
of Scarlet and Violet was the like,
Pokemon Legends ZA.
how you could just play
Coming
through the
late
entire game with
2025.
somebody. and it was very multiplayer connected. It felt like it was a very social kind of game. But I don't think that's gonna be. I think the Legends series are they're very committed to making them, you know, like single player experiences. I don't know. Chat, I gotta, to be totally honest with you, my fever medicine is wearing off, and trying to state opinions on the extremely nuanced Pokemon series, and also stream and do all the associated shit that I have to do with that, is making my brain melt. I think you're right, though. I mean, that's a good way to put it. The spirit of what Pokemon is needs to evolve. I think even I'm gonna be a little bit more cynical with you about this. Let's be frank here. They need to. What they are doing with the series right now is that they are investing as little as is necessary financially, because they know they can continue to do that. And and they'll keep on making as much money as God. It's just, I mean, I don't think that's really disputable. I think it is apparent to anybody, including them, that they have literal fucking IP gold on their hands. And they're not even, I don't think, no, I'm sorry, it's not even any of this. It's the word that everyone's gonna jump down my fucking throat about. It's laziness. It's not, and it's not even laziness. It's knowing that they don't have to try, because they can just, you know, I mean, of course they are kind of trying. I'm not saying that there's like nothing here. I'm not saying that there's like that the video game part of Pokemon has completely lost its soul entirely. But they do not approach the development of these games like, you know, any other developer who makes games that said developer is kind of committed to as a I don't know, we're getting into stupid like esoteric territory here, because we're talking about video games, but like, believe it or not, there are people who make games and teams of people who make games who like care about the games that they're making. Like, you know, they are committed to their games as an artistic project. There's a vision to them. I'm not saying they're not greedy, but from the way Masuda talks, I think this is what they want. I think we would all be better off as understanding Masuda as a guy who is not... How do I say this politely? He seems like a nice guy, but he's just, you know, he's the director on the Game Freak level from time to time, and nowadays he doesn't even really direct very much. But he just gets the orders from HQ.
You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumios's redevelopment is being managed by
kids would rather play phone games. Okay, that seems like something he was told by like a producer or like a Pokemon company higher up.
Will make your time in Lumios all the richer.
This seems all like to me justification for being like, okay, well, we're just gonna make the games
to help people
cheaper for us to develop.
The city has set up
it's not even, I don't think they're greedy. I think it's greedy is one way to put it, but it's like it's negligent artistically. It's artistically negligent.
Aim carefully. Then throw
It's
a Pokeball.
Why spend the money when we could not spend the money
Have one of your
and
Pokemon
still
use
have
moves
the same degree of
make it
financial
easier to
success?
catch.
It's not like a chat. Like, if I can use words that are less accessible, it's super structural. It's like, it's not like there are people, individuals in Game Freak or the Pokemon Company who are like rubbing their hands together and going, yes, let's spend as little money as possible and make the most money.
battles
it's
and
like
dodge
a
incoming
more
attacks.
it's more abstract
Swap
at this
Pokemon
point.
if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move.
It's like, to
What's
you or
more,
me, it might be
certain
like, well, why
Pokemon
don't they
can
just
build
spend the
beyond
money to make the
evolution,
games
but
better? And to
undergoing
like certain people in
mega
those
evolution.
positions to make those decisions, they're like,
When a trainer's
well, no,
key
it just
set
makes more
resonates
sense
with a
not to.
Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level
And
of power
here I am, like,
tide of
you
battle
know,
in its favor.
pontificating so seriously about a fucking children's video game when this all looks
As
fine.
Lumiose continues its
This looks fine.
transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who
But
knows what
listen, chat, I don't even think I can. It's so late that I don't think I can keep playing Mario and Luigi. I think I just have to, like, turn the stream off now because I'm the fever is once again taking over. So I'm gonna get us out of here in short order. But what I'm gonna say is, and then I'm gonna really stop talking about this because I find this, I get to at least say this word once a stream, and that makes me really happy. This though, Pokemon discussion, truly, if you're looking for a definition of the word, enervating as fuck. It just makes me tired, and it makes me feel insane because I feel like I'm like spending way too much time and emotional energy talking about something that doesn't fucking matter, which is true, by the way. But here's my last thought, and maybe my like penultimate last thought. It is still very much possible for video games and video game series in, like, you know, established franchises and creators and studios and developers that I really love and respect and have like a big hold on my you know, on my enjoyment of video games. Mario, most like large swaths of Nintendo, FromSoft, you know, all of the above. I don't know. There are others, but it continues to be very possible for the people who make those games to thrill me, surprise me, awe me with the scope of their ambition and love for the games that they are making in those series. You know? Pokemon just doesn't seem to be able to do that anymore. And I would encourage people to think about why that is. Like, it's not an issue. It's not unique to them. They can do better. They can, and I would hope that they know this, do better. It's just going to require, I think the word that was used earlier in chat was, they're going to have to commit. And what that might mean, it might mean investing more resources into developing the games. It might mean taking more time between releases. No matter what, it's going to mean a little bit of a financial hit. It's going to mean the financial rhythm of the series is going to have to be upset in some way. They need vision. They need to commit to a vision. And it has to be, you know, it has to be good. It has to be good. That's all they have to do. I'm sorry to make it so, like, flippantly simple, but it seems to be very possible for lots of other developers to do. I'm not souring on the prospects of, like, gaming at large. It's pretty much just Pokemon. And I'm, you know, I'm very open to Legends ZA being, like, really good. Hell, for all I know, it could wind up being better than Arceus. I don't know. But they need to get serious about these games. And maybe they are. Maybe they are with Legends ZA. We'll see. We'll see later this year, apparently, which is still, I'm like, later this year, okay. Are you really, like, are things still, or is development still that much in the rough that you're not able to give a date? Apparently so. Not a good sign, in my opinion. But we'll see. I am kind of mad they didn't make Breadbug a Pokemon. More than that, where's the Akabeko Pokemon? There are, like, so many specific, like, Japanese legends and folk tales that have been made into Pokemon. Akabeko is like a nationally recognized thing. Akabeko Pokemon now. Now!